Beautiful ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching me from. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. Here is a case of a child 6 year. Please stay tuned while we interview the complainant and also we get over to the defendant for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
As well. What am I relaxing with? No, I'm about to relax after this. So, a woman whom now based in Germany cried to the world. You know, sometimes you can cry to the world and they might see it in a different angle. That is why not be everybody when you first cry, come here not being the one they cry. But according to this woman, she cried to us and we help her to cry to you. She said she can't enter into marriage. She entered into marriage. She thought she was in love. She never knows she was in lust. And that marriage, after wrestling and taekwondo, they managed to have child. And she couldn't take it until the child was a year plus. Something was too much for her to handle, and she now quit the marriage. Quitting the marriage, a child that is a year old plus, she now left it for her ex-husband, maybe because uh, paid her dowry or custom or tradition demand. But you know, you fit dey paint story make people when dey wetin dey talk am, I no remember, make dem understand where you dey go. You know, sometimes we are like Nigeria movie when be say when the beginning you go know the end. So as some people dey paint story black and white, una dey here una dey paint am coloured, dey see the true colour of the story. But make I no come too talk. Make we call the woman. We have to invitation her to come and tell us what happened and how she want it treated. Any case that come around this hour of the night, we always try to treat it in a very romantic and funny kind of way. Not that it's funny, but because you don't need something that will put you into tears and go to bed. So, however, if we bring case at this hour of the night, it's because we know the case will not give you nightmare. So even the person that will be anchoring it need to be putting pepper, maggi, all this kind of crayfish, so that now user they drink one bottle of beer and those who they drink malt, could they drink malt? Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, sir.
All right. We'd like you to tell us your name and what brought you to the Office of the Human Rights. Thereafter, we'll be calling on your ex. We called him today already, and he has given us his statement. He also said we can still call him when you are done with your statement. So tell us everything, nothing but the truth. Your name,
Okay, sir. Should I?
your name, where you are at the moment, and where you were then.
Okay. Sir, should I switch to video or we should continue in audio?
If you don't mind, video would have been better. It's like you are going to turn it or how. I don't know how it's appearing here. Okay, it's good now. It's better that way. Let's see if I think it's okay like this. Just be stable in a particular place. It's okay like this, but you need to be stabilized. Okay. All right. Tell us your name. Can you hear me? Yeah, tell us your name.
My name is Sandra Ulakita. I live in Germany, and I'm from Anambra.
Go ahead.
Should I continue?
What brought you to the Office of the Human Rights?
Okay. What brought me to the Office of the Human Rights was a case of child denial. It's about a child, my daughter, who will be turning 13 by September.
13.
Was taken away from me.
Okay.
30 by September.
Okay, let me edit it. Go ahead. I was told it's 15. Go ahead. Continue.
She
Continue.
was taken away from my ex-husband. That was since 2011.
She was taken away from your ex-husband or by your ex-husband?
She was taken away from me.
Yeah.
My ex-husband took her away from me.
Go ahead.
So it happens that I get to know my ex-husband through my sister and the family living in Kaduna. So I lived in Kaduna with them when I finished my secondary school. I was in Kaduna when I got admission into the Polytechnic, Federal Polytechnic, Kogi State. So I got admission 2006, 2007. So getting to 2007, my ex-husband was introduced to me through my sister and the husband. My sister living in Kaduna. So they invited me over. I came. I saw my ex-husband came with some few people. So by me seeing him, my spirit never accepted him. I told him no, that I don't think the marriage will work. That we should look for another person. So at the end, my sister and the husband, they now make a plan that I should go back to school, that they will continue to convince me so the marriage can work. Actually, during the time I went back to school, they always call and continue to convince me. This issue happened almost 3-4 months. So at the end of it, I later agreed. Actually, I agreed towards October, November. So towards December 2007, then my bride price was paid. So the bride price was paid 29th December 2007. So after we finished the marriage issue, then getting to 3rd of January 2008, I went back to school. So that was when I realized I was pregnant.
January what?
Yes?
January what? You said January.
When I got married.
January. When did you got married?
29th of January 2007.
2007. Okay.
So while all these things were going on, both the marriage issue and whatever, I never visited the man where he lived in Abuja. It was when my pregnancy was about 4 to 6 months. Then I started calling him that I need to come and visit him. So then I went. He received me well. So after visiting, so throughout the pregnancy period, I always come for visiting and go back to school. It was almost like I was rounding up with my exam towards 2008. That was when I gave birth to my daughter. That was 2008, September. So that was how we continue. After giving birth, during the school resumption, I went back again to school. So then when we were writing our final year exam, I called my junior sister to come and stay with me so she can help me to take care of the baby during the exam period. So when we rounded up with the exam, she followed me back to Abuja. We stayed for some few months and went back home. So it was the marriage, I can easily say that the marriage started from when I rounded up and came back to Abuja. So problem upon problem, here and there. So that was how, though during this crisis, I ran away. The first time I ran away, the problem was too much. It was hitting me. I took my daughter, I ran away to my sister. So I stayed there for like 3 months. He came with some few people begging or whatever. Then, though my family have seen the kind of person he was, then they advised me never to go back. But I never wanted to rely on the advice being given to me by my family because I wouldn't want to regret later. Maybe I was saying maybe I didn't follow my mind. So I decided to tell them, let me go back. Even I came into an agreement with the man that I'm coming back by that October, that if I gave him 3 months for us to settle our difference, that if we will not be able to settle, then if I should go back, I am not returning again. I just want to clear every doubt that the marriage will never work. He promised that everything will be okay, no more beating, whatever. So when I went back to Abuja, followed him after we made peace, I followed him back. So the period, let me say the first month that I went back, he really behaved himself. I was a bit happy that the marriage at least would be in a good shape. But I realized after like 1 month, he started all those characters of, he behaved so strangely. I don't really know. Though he's the kind of person that have anger issues. Whenever he's angry, he can do and undo. So one of the complaints I had with him is that he creates a lot of amenities in the neighborhood. He had a lot of problems with people, and each time he had problems with people, he always tell me, this person is my enemy, you don't need to greet him or her or whatever. So I find it so difficult because I never had issue with those people. So I try to manage the situation, but it keeps getting out of hand. Issue of beating. Actually, there was a time, so many stories. There was a time we had issue where he had some chickens we train in the compound. So one of the neighbors' dog now killed the chicken. So he packaged the chicken and the little ones, and he wanted to go and make a report in the police station. So we were living with some people in the compound. So it looked so funny. We were like laughing. You should have resolved this issue with the family that has the dog, instead of going to the police and whatever. So I was also laughing with the rest of the people. So after he went to the police, I don't know how he managed to settle the case. So when he came back, He said the people that were his enemy, I was laughing and making jest of him. So that was how he started beating me. I could recall that day that he took a cutlass. Each time it happened like that, he would carry a cutlass. I wouldn't know if he really wants to cut me into pieces or he was only threatening me. I don't know. But the issue of carrying that knife is about 2 cases. So after all these things, and I could still recall that during the time I was living with him, though even before I joined him in Abuja, he told me that he had a business. That was during the period that
Madam, I never wanted to interrupt you, but as you can see, it's already 15 minutes that I have given you. I just need to ask you a few questions. Are you married now? Have you remarried?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's go close to where the main progress started from, rather the major problem.
Okay.
I was told, hold on a minute. I interviewed the man today, making it about 5 or 6 times that I have called him. He always pick my call. And sometimes he will say, gonna call me back. I believe because it's international number, maybe sometimes busy. And today we spoke at length. The voice record here, let me see. I think that one is also up to 30 minutes or more. Yeah. So I'm still going to call him, although he promised that it's going to be like 50-50. He may not be able due to where it's going to be. So he talked and I recorded it. So when you talk, we're going to try to reach him. If we cannot reach him, I will ask you question and I will tell you how we finalize. I'm interested in the case, not because we cannot settle it offline. I'm interested in the case because the age where you left your child, she was less than 2 years. And today she's 15.
Yes,
So let's start from, I know many problems happen. He tried to kill you because of dog kill chicken. That is very interesting. It's a weekend. I promise you people, you're going to enjoy your weekend. The husband tried to kill the wife because dog killed chicken. That is a long story, an interesting story. So now, let's start from what prompted you. We know a lot of things must have happened. It happened, like you said. The day you went and dropped or dumped that child, what happened? Who asked you to do it? And even though tradition may demand, what was, your resistance before they finally succeeded? Let's go there.
Okay, thank you, sir. Actually, when I finally left Abuja with my daughter,
okay, hold on. You remember you said they introduced you to the man, and the very first time you saw the man, you never thought of settling down with him. You never like him to be husband or so. So remember, there are ask you an advice you're going to give. Later on, you will advise people not to go or to go for a husband that is being introduced or wife. And you that never like him for once, there is no way you can accommodate his problem. Because you said they tried, they convince you. That means whatever this man has done or was doing at that moment, there is no way you will contain his problem. That is my view, but let's go there.
Yes, actually, I refused him the very first day I set my eyes on him, but I really depend on my sisters and the husband because they were the ones taking care of me while I was in school. So, concerning my age then, I was about 22. So,
do you mean 22? 22 is underage?
Not really, sir, but then I don't really have decision. I don't really decide on my own because I really depended on my sisters and the husband. So So my instinct refused the man, but they keep persuading me because my
And you
sister's
said
married
this before,
me.
madam. Don't worry. That is not actually what I mean. You already throw light or expatiate this area. Okay, now let's go to that cycle where you finally give up the marriage and what now happened to the child. Let's start from that period, that date, that time, that month, the year. Let's, dwell on that area. Many questions to be asked and many answers to be given.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Actually, that was 2011. So I left Abuja ending of 2010 towards November. So I went with her to Abuja, to Kaduna. Then I was working then. I got a hotel job with a kitchen, a cook. Then I was placed on a permanent night shift. So my sister and the family, they were taking care of the girl, but oftentimes she was less than 2 years then. At night, she would be crying and whatever. So we made an arrangement for me to bring the girl to my mother in the village. Then my mother, she's alone with my father. So when we made the arrangement, I brought her down to the village. I registered her in school. Then I went back. So we never had any issue. But the only place I had issue was that after I left, before I left, what prompted me leaving him then was we had an issue concerning, he said, I was pregnant. You could remember he brought issue of pregnancy. Because when I came back the last time, he was persuading me to get pregnant because he was thinking when I get pregnant, I won't be able to live again. So it got to an extent where, he turned out to be a good man, but I really know that he did not change, but something was really prompting him. So he was eager for me to get pregnant then. And I wouldn't want to let myself be met.
Madam, hold on a minute. Madam, hold on. Are you sure we have a good network? Because my question and your response is opposite each other.
Yes, sir, we are going that way.
No, hold on a minute. You have a very long story. And why I wanted to cut it short, although I want to pick few of it so that people can learn from it. That's why I'm interested in it. Otherwise, it's not supposed to come online. We're going to pick the few interesting part of it because now you are already married with another extra kid for another man. You are moving on. He's also moving on as well. The area that is interesting me that I believe it will interest the world. You left your child less than 2 years old, a year and a half. Okay, good. Yes, hold on a minute, madam. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I want to give you your statement. The area I want you to dwell in now is, yes, when this child was 6 months old, I couldn't bear it because you have to do with life and death or kind of. Then I quit this marriage when my child was 9 months. And I kept it under my sister's care. I was working in the hotel. But how come now you from your sister's care is now under your ex care? That is the area I want you to talk to people.
Actually, sir, I was living with my sister then. We lived in the same house. So it was when I got the job. I have no option.
Madam, how did you get the job? Were you married and working in the hotel? You are trying to skip this area. You just...
I was never married. I left him. Sir, can you permit me to
it's your night. It's your weekend. Take your time and talk. But if we allow you Genesis to Revolution, it will not be interesting. So pick those very important areas. The time I left my husband, he hasn't paid my dowry. That was the year 1960. And my child was 6 months. He didn't allow me to go with my child, or I go with my child. But all of a sudden, he came with police and armed robbers. They hijacked my daughter. These are the area you are pushing me back and front like wheelbarrow.
Okay, sir. So can I go on, sir?
Go on, it's your night. I need to drink some beer now. I can't use this case to spoil my evening.
Okay, sir. Actually, before I left, he called. There was an issue of denying him sex one particular night. So he got angry. He went and called his kinsmen. So during the morning time, the kinsmen came to the house. He complained to them. They were like, after they finished listening to him, they now asked me some few questions. Then I answered. They said, the way they saw this marriage is like inside both of you. If they don't separate one person is likely to kill the other. They never mentioned the person. Now they now ask him, they asked me, what do I want? I said, I want to leave. I want to go. Then they asked him, do you permit this woman to go? He said, if she's ready to go, she can go. He has no problem. Then they asked him, does he permit me to carry my bag in their presence because they wouldn't want to leave me and go. And at the end of the day, they hear another story because they have been receiving different stories. They always come to settle the issue. He said, yes. I said, okay. They said, I should pack my things. All the family members and the kinsmen were there when I carried my things. I took my daughter. So he tried to grab the girl from me. His kinsmen said no.
How old was the girl then, that very day?
I think she will be 1 year and maybe 6 months or so.
The very day the kinsmen came to quit you from your marriage?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So that was, they were, all of them, they were there. I arranged some of my bags and I carried the girl. So that was how I left. So even when I was before leaving, he told me that I should know our tradition. Actually, I know about the tradition that he's coming to take the girl away from me. I never answered. Then I left. That has been his option. And he made a point that even if I decide to leave, that he will never allow me marry another woman, simply because he will never collect his bride price. He keep repeating the same thing, and that he will punish me with that same issue of, because he realized that when he refused to collect his bride price, even if I got married tomorrow and give birth to, those children will still be his. So after I left, I started persuading my family to return his bride price. We will schedule a date for him to come down to the village. He will never come. He never honored the invitation up to like 3 times. Then I became angry because I need to move on with my life. I started like fighting my family for them to return the bride price. Actually, the bride price was never returned. When he got married, I think I left him towards November or so. Towards December, January, he went and he got married to another woman. Why my bride price was not yet returned. So when I heard of it, I started like making troubles with my family for him to take his bride price because he can never keep me and he's living his life. So finally, my parents now took the bride price to go to his mother's place and they dropped the bride price because even the mother refused collecting. They have to drop the bride price in his compound. Then they left. So that was when I realized that I was free after they paid the bride price. So I realized one thing, the very day they went to drop the bride price, that was the day he came back and took the girl from me. That was in the village. I was still in the village then. So when he came, I was so devastated. The girl was still little.
How old was the girl when he came and took it away from you?
If I'm not mistaken, she will be about maybe 1 year, 9 months.
Okay. A year and 9 months. Still less than 2 years.
Still less than 2 years.
Remember your statement. Madam, hold on a minute. Remember your statement. When you left, you needed to move. And he did not collect it on time. And the man already was married and moving on. And everything has still ended in 3 months. It still ended in 3 months. You told me the day you left his house, a child was like 1 year and 6 months. And all this story, he refused to collect, I need to move on, and he got married. Everything was still under 3 months.
Yes, I think so.
You were already fed up. You were already fed up with the marriage because you never loved him one day. How can 3 months be enough for both of you to move on and drop whether na salary or be na diary? Madam, continue.
Okay, so after they took the child away in 2011. So I left his place 2010 towards October, November. So he got married then. It was still a process when they finally returned the bride price. So the same day they returned the bride price, that was the same day they took the child away. So since then, I have been making effort to go and visit. Though they took the child away, he took her to Abuja, where he lived. So I made several efforts to visit the girl. There was a case I went to his compound to where we were living. People were like coming to greet the girl or play with the girl. He was like he wouldn't want anybody to come closer to the girl. So he parked. Where he parked to, I located the place. I went to the compound. I went there, I knocked on their door. And maybe the wife saw me through the window or whatever. So he called. She called him on phone. I think he instructed her never to allow me in. So I hung around the compound. I was calling the junior brother. Because junior brother lived with us when we were living together. That was one room apartment, all of us. Just a single room. All of us were living in there. So I called the brother. See what happened. The brother said he will call his own senior brother that they will resolve the issue. After they finished from the market, the junior brother came to the compound. He too came back. Immediately he came, he went inside. The junior brother pleaded with him that he should allow me see my daughter. I am not here to take the girl away. I just want to create a motherly relationship with her. He never agreed. I stayed there on the night, then I went back. So almost like 3 times. My junior sister that assisted me in taking care of the girl while I was in school, she came from school, come and visit the girl in Abuja. The thing she bought, the man refused. That was how the girl was sent back again. So since then, I never had any access to the girl. Each time I called him that I want to come and see the girl, he will always be harsh on me on the phone. He will start complaining, calling my family members. They should warn me that I shouldn't call him again to ask for the girl.
Why you were still in Nigeria?
Yeah, I left Nigeria 2015.
Okay, hold on.
Why even the last day?
2015. You left marriage which year?
Yes, I left the marriage 2010, ending almost November.
Okay, after 5 years.
So even the very last minute, the very last day, month I spent in the village, that I was calling the sister because later I heard that the girl was not living with them anymore, that the wife he got married to accused her of causing her to have a miscarriage. So that was how they threw the girl out from the house. The junior brother now came to pick the girl. The guy was alone, he was a single guy. He couldn't manage the girl. So the sister living in...
Okay, let us forget about his personal All right, sorry for that break. And like I said, sister, if you can hear me, I said, let us not take our time with how he's living his life now. You were in Nigeria for 5 years before you travel abroad, and you were not able to see your daughter. Ever since he took that daughter, say something.
The very last week, I was to spend still processing my documents. I called the sister that is taking care of the girl, because the sister that is living in Oka, she was the one taking care of the girl. I called her that I want to come and visit the girl. She said she needs to confirm from the brother. So when she called the brother never accepted. So she said, the brother said I shouldn't come because the girl is living with her. They don't want a stranger to come and visit them, and at the end of the day, if there is any problem, they will hold them responsible. That was the only thing they said to me.
All right. You know, I just have to allow you to say all you wanted to say, and now I believe you've said it. You know, this case is not for the fact that you have moved on, and he has moved on also, or is moving on. We're supposed to talk only about the child, but you know, our page, we use it to lecture people. People learn from stories because they are all true life. So that's why I just feel I should let you talk. What make a woman to leave a child of less than 2 years? People will be interested in knowing that, because we know for a woman to leave a child of less than 2 years, that some women prefer to even die in that kind of situation. And the man just came because I don't know why he took it so easily with him, and you were not allowed to see your child living in Nigeria with that man, that child for good 5 years. You never make any, in short, if I may call it strange decision or action to see your beloved daughter. But it's okay. Now, what do you want from us, from the world, and from the man?
Actually, I really appreciate the sister that is taking care of my daughter. Though her condition is not really good, but I still recommend the sister for accepting her, because I don't really know what would have been of her or what would have happened to her. For her to accept in taking care of her, I appreciate. But the girl's condition presently, the picture they sent to me, in fact, I was heartbroken. Her condition is not. Each time I see it, I begin to think about her. But it's really a terrible experience. Please, I want you, human rights, the whole world watching, to help me. I just want an access to my child. Despite the fact that maybe they took her away when she was still little. We all know about Igbo tradition. In fact, it was even my family that stopped me from any action I decide to make. You will never get any support. Even till this moment, you will never get any support, because they believe Igbo tradition says when a woman refuses a marriage, the child belongs to her, the father. So because of tradition, I know this issue has weighed so many women down. The reason why, like you said, sir, I did not react so much was because I have an encounter concerning one of our sisters that had this same problem. Till now, almost like 15 years. So when she had the issue, she always take me around. All the whole places we went to, there was no way to solve this issue.
Okay, hold a minute, ma. How did you know the condition of that woman? I'm reading comments because we all work together. Hold on, let me acknowledge the person that is asking this question. Omons Philo Osatohame Iriabe. Say, how do you know her condition is not good if you don't have access to her? That is question you need to answer from one of our viewers.
Actually, I knew that her condition was not really good because for like 3 years now, I have been the one sending money for them, both feeding, the school fees, both their house rent. I paid house rent last year. This year they called me again. I said no. They have no option than to evict them from the house they were living. They are now living inside the village. Even the place they are living, the house has no address. So I know how much
Madam, I don't know if you need
Yes,
if
sir.
I need to speak in Dutch, whether na Dutch na they call na be Deutschland. The question this young lady ask you, you've not answered. Did you know? It's written there. How did you know her condition is not good if you don't have if you don't have access to her? Because you complained to us that you even said it that they did not allow you access. What kind of access are you talking about? How are you supporting? How are you knowing this? How are you reaching out to them if you said you are not allowed access, madam?
Okay, sir. From like 3 years, when they realized that I was no longer in Nigeria, so the sister, when I finally got the sister's number, when I call her, she responds. So at first, she said she needs to speak with the brother if the brother will allow me to talk with the girl. I said, no problem. She flashed me again. I called her. She said, the brother said no. But she said she wants to help me. But it will be a secret that I will only be talking to her even when the husband is not at home. I said, no, I can never be hiding while talking to my daughter. If you feel that it's not okay for you, then we forget it for that moment. So I think the sister stayed like 1 week. Maybe she seek an advice from people. They were like telling her, through this girl, you can be like getting some money. So she called me again that she can allow me to be talking to the girl. So for like three years now, I have been talking to the girl, but my problem is not just to call the girl. I will call the girl, they will place the phone on loudspeaker. The girl have nothing much to I have nothing to say. Just only how are you fine? That's all. The woman will be by the side. Each time I ask her question, it will only take a little time. You will know she's responding to what somebody by the side is telling her. So I was not really comfortable because we can't build any relationship in that situation. So, and I realized one thing again, if I send money to them, each time I call them that I want to speak with the girl, the woman always tell the girl to tell me to send money that they are hungry. The second time, my junior sister called her again. She told my junior sister
the question I want to ask you, you said according to Igbo tradition and you were not supported by your family to take that child because you know what happened to the person that they did the same thing to before. So what makes you not think this is the time that Igbo culture or tradition will allow you?
Actually, sir, I from the time I left Nigeria, when I came to Europe, then I realized that we really abuse, even despite Igbo tradition, Nigeria law never supported a man having full access of a child. So when I came to Europe, then I realized that it is also my right for me to have access to my child.
Now you are talking.
That was how I
now you are talking.
My human rights. And
you are welcome. You have.
When I was in Nigeria, I never knew it was my right. I depend on Igbo tradition. So when I realize it's my right, I have no option than to stand up.
Madam, you have said it up. You are welcome. As far as Igbo tradition is concerned, you don't have blame here. You have no blame here. The only blame I'm going to blame you, not even blame, maybe an advice. That's what I'm about to say. When they finally allow you access because of austerity or hunger, you should have take that opportunity to invest into that sister's life because of your daughter. Giving person fish and teaching somebody how to fish, there is a big gap between those two. You should have teach them how to fish so that when they become a fisherman, your daughter will look good. And it's never too late. All right, let's go on what we discussed with the mother. The network was not really good.
I don't want that. One of things, the family I want to say, I need to come back from wherever she is. She has the access to see her daughter. We bring her daughter to be here and interact with her. But we tell that they will take him out to where I talk to. Even the person that is living with you, I don't know whether it's entirely or not. I don't know. And that's not my business. What I'm trying to say is that that's particular woman is still alive. Don't let you go and make good.
The network wasn't that good. We'll try and try again.
Yes. I understand your pain and I feel your pain, sir. When that woman reported the case to our office, I asked her. When she left this girl, the girl was sick. She abandoned the child and ran away. Now she is looking after the child. Now she has given a student to the man that they have to. Why is she now on my neck all the time, making me to be unhappy? I'm not treating the child. The child is with my junior sister in Anambra State. Okay. If she wants to see the child, my sister will bring her with her husband. She will see the child and talk to her. And then she go her way. Because she wants to take it abroad. Why? For what? I paid her dowry. I do the traditional marriage. Only the white person that didn't go. After all this thing, I tell her in school. She ran away. And now she's still on my neck again. What have I done to her? So she don't want me to be feeling happy all the time. How old was the child when she left the child? How old? A year. A year and? It's not that for 4 years. At the time we are talking about the child. Now she started demanding that she wants to take it abroad. What of the one she killed when she was pregnant? Okay. The one that she wants to do the PhD. Did I tell anybody? I don't want that again. I don't want you to see it. If you insist, your legal action is right. I'm not depriving you of your right to do your job. Okay. But if you people want to do, let us go down to it, to our village, so that people will laugh at her. Okay. People will just treat her. Because you need to what a woman cannot do to a man. I don't know if she's not my thing. Okay, sir. I want to thank you for.
The network. I understand what he was saying, all true, but anywhere the network is breaking, I will interpret it.
Okay.
Madam, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
He said he sent you to school, something polytechnic, is the one that trained you. And he said you dropped that child, you left that child that run away. And the day you left that child that run away, the child was sick. He never said you people left the marriage before you went to your place and took or take the child. But I know, listen, it's word against word. We don't have reason to believe you. The same way we don't have reason to believe him. If you were not married or you were just having case against him, we would have taken it straight to where you people live and your family and bring it back to the public so that they learn from your story. But now that it's word against word, we are not believing you the same way we will not believe him. But remember, what you said is different, and what this man said is also interesting. He said he trained you even when you remove the first child. He said you remove the first child, you kill the first child. And I said, he said, no, you were pregnant without his consent. You went to hospital and used the, what they call it? How would they call it? Women, Mona help me. DCRB. I did talking just now. Now you take remove, and that means legal way, legal abortion when you go to hospital. He's saying he pay now, but he forgive you. That means you were not ready to even have child for him. He said you kill one child. He used the word you kill the first child because you never wanted to have child for him. Then this second one, he trained you. Upon the train, you left him. You ran away. You left the child. The day you left the child, he still can remember. He said that child was sick that day. So let me still play the voice. Maybe and that I will be remain. I will. So he said, if you need the child, it's not with him in Abuja, it's with the sister in Anambra. That if you need the child, whenever you are around, the sister and the husband will take the child to you. You people will see, and they will take it back. That is now that you want to take the child to abroad. It will not work. But you can be coming to see the child. He don't have problem with that. You understand? Hold on, let me see. He keep on saying you run away with all the effort he made. That means you tried to reduce him to nothing. You understand that he tried. You were not interested in the marriage.
Okay. If she wants to see the child, she would bring her with her husband. She will see the child and talk to her. And then she go away. He said that she wants to take it abroad. Why? For what? I paid her dowry. I took the traditional marriage. Only the white person that didn't go. After all this thing, I tell her in school. She ran away. And now she's still on my neck again. What have I done to her? So she don't want me to be feeling like all the time.
How old was the child when she left the child? How old?
A year.
A year and.
So that people will laugh at her.
All right. Your heirs, justice. And they settle this up. We are going to.
He said you are telling him, he said you are be calling him. I should tell you not to call him again, which is he's very safe. He said they trained child to this moment. Now you are calling him to tell him that they have scholarship for the child in abroad. If that is how to do things, I should ask you that is not how to do things. You must come down to Nigeria. Both family will meet. That they trained since a year and a half, and now you are telling him, you are intimidating him, telling him you have scholarship. You want to take the child to abroad, he has scholarship. He said it doesn't work that way. Let me see.
Okay. The one that is marrying her is not in Nigeria. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not a neighboring country that is, I don't know the one. I don't know the one. I don't know. And I don't want to go back on that. Because it's not like this. But let us not call me. I don't think that I call the answer.
All right.
All right, we are having a very terrible network. So let me tell you, this man, ever since we contacted her, already a month now. I have called her today, call him, him. I've called him today, make it maybe 5 times or 4 times. He has been responding. Anytime he have time, he will tell me exactly what he said today. What this man is saying, even this man, ever since I start calling him, he took his family, his mother to your family to meet with them that this case can be settled. He's not denying you completely or denying you of the child, that both parties need to talk. Which you testify to that ever since Human Rights contacted him, he has been sending his mother or whatever to your mother and all that. So he's not denying you access. That is not what they call access. If we want to call a spade, even when the law is protecting us, human rights, our rights, you cannot leave a child, whether he took it by force or not, after 11 years. You cannot just go and pick a child like a pen. If you buy a ticket because of your child, it's not too bad. It's not even bad. If you have gone to Nigeria 4 times because of this your child and you fail, it's not still bad, but maybe the 5th time you can overcome. So what I told him today, I said they should allow you to talk to your child on phone, make a video call until you are in Nigeria. Even though you want to pick your child, you should be in Nigeria to settle the family issue, let them know what the future holds for your daughter. So I told you also off camera, you need to be on ground. Yes, but before you be on ground, if this your child must not deny you, because we have seen a case like this. If you take this your daughter now to court and you now ask, court now ask the daughter, who do you want to go with? It will surely tell you that's her poor father and her poor auntie. Even though you pack private jets and she knows that you own the private jet, she may still tell you, I want to go with my auntie. There is a case that was really tough. You people help us to call the man. When the woman say he brought 80,000 million to Nigeria, the husband took it and married another wife, an Igbo woman, blah, blah, blah. They took 2 children. Guess what happened? Just of last 2 weeks here, they succeeded in arresting the man, jailing the man because the man went to attack the woman. So the woman sustained injury. They took the man to the prison in Nigeria. They had the opportunity to go and bring the children because the father is no longer strong. Law have, handcuffed him. The 2 children told the Alagbon police station they don't want to have anything to do with their mother. Meanwhile, they are underage, 13 and 12. They say, I don't want to even see her. Their mother is this, their mother is that. Their mother left them with their daddy when they were like this, when they were like that. This is not court yet. Alagbon say, sorry, the children have to go back to their father for now, except you want to go to court. Because they cannot force them. The children refused to go with their mother, despite their father was in the cell. They refused. Now, if you don't want to experience such, you have to establish the relationship first with your daughter, which I told them they must allow you. That access is mandatory. As far as you are alive, we have done that for you and we will do it again for you. If they don't have good phone, buy phone. People use people to build house because they have their child under them, which is not good. If they are using you to buy phone, send them phone. Get them good network. You can be subscribing, MTN or whatever, grow from there. Whenever you want to talk to your daughter, every Saturday, you talk until you tire. Your daughter will now know you, feel your voice, feel that feeling, motherly feeling. Then you now come to Nigeria. And if you are still afraid, you now contact us. You contact us, then we now tell you how we want to do it. We follow you to your village. If we try to settle it in a traditional way that will favor both of you, if they refuse, we go by law. Because law did not recognize this thing they are talking about. So we go by law. That is it. The good thing is that the man, we both end up the conversation by saying he did not prevent you, but he will not allow you just come, jump in, take scholarship and take her to abroad. That is where we reach so far. So if you have anything to say, you can say it.
Actually, sir, he made mention of after training me in school.
Yeah. I wasn't there. That is what he said.
After the marriage, when I came back to Abuja, so during the time I was in school, he always told me that the time he came to Kaduna to seek for my hand in marriage, he did a business in Sokoto. So he had issues then. I think he paid him money and the money was locked up. They couldn't deliver him the goods. So then he wasn't having any money. Even the money he used to pay the bride price, I don't know how he got it, but he told me that his mother borrowed some money from the meeting. Even after I got married, I was still calling my family for my upkeep. Even when I called them, they told me I am married now. They are not supposed to be.
Madam, go straight to the point. Meaning he was not having money to train you.
He was not, because when I went to Abuja, even where we were living in one single room with almost 2 boys, including me and
Madam, I have seen Igbo people that hawk granuts in the street, and they are training their girlfriend in university. It's not a good excuse. Go straight to the point. I have seen uncountable Igbo people hawking granuts, and they are training their girlfriend in university.
He made mention of after taking care of me. Even after I finished from school, I came to him. Things were so difficult. My sister, I pleaded with my sister and the husband in Kaduna. They produced things. They have to make an agreement. Let them supply things to him.
Okay, hold on a minute. The man, did he finally make it before you left him?
He did not, because even the truck of things that was supplied to him, he never returned the money. Each time they asked him, he said, even after I left, because they didn't have the mind to continue asking him because I was still there. But after I left, they started demanding for their money. He said he used it to complete the money he used to paying my diary. The time he did he paid my bride price, my mother has a shop. She sells some drinks and whatever. My mother was the one that supplied the drinks they used during my bride price period. Till today, he never completed the payment. Each one, he would tell you he used the money to complete my diary. Then they begin to ask him, how much is this diary that you are owing people you cannot pay? Even till now, my sisters are still reminding me about that truck of things they supplied to him. So even until I left him, he never had any money. We barely survived then. We barely survived. So issue of taking care of me, after training me, I knew how I managed to. Even before, after I left, after I graduated, I couldn't take my result because then I was still in school.
Were you married before you graduated?
I was married. I gained admission 2006, 2007. I got married 2007 December 29. So he has only 1 year or less than 1 year that actually he tried his best. I won't deny, but for him to say that after he finished, anybody that hears it will think I got admission, he took care of me. I was already in school and he knew that I was in school before coming. Even despite the fact that the marriage has started, I just only have to survive. In school there, he knew it.
Okay, did he train you in school? It's a very simple question. Which is, even though he trained you,
I won't deny, he trained me, but the way he always positioned me, he looked at it maybe after taking care of me, I left.
You have answered the question now. Why you can't tell us as it they homeless and all that, not see food, sure, not produce. You have answered the question.
Yes, for you to know his financial status, because
But he managed the financial status to assist you. You have answered the question. Thank you, madam. All right. You can be calling your doctor. You can support that lady, a business of 100,000, 200,000. They can start it up in that village, and from there, you may not be sending much. You can be sending little. This is 10,000 naira. This is 20,000 naira for my daughter's upkeep. But first and foremost, make sure people that she is staying with, they are a bit okay, because if they are not okay, they will just liquidate whatever your support is. Start.
That's the reason why I started following people. They are not okay and they are using me for business. That is my problem.
How far have you tried? Madam, let us take account of what you have done.
For 3 years.
Just 3 years, yeah.
For 3 years.
Just 3 years.
Yes, sir. So that was when I started. That was this 3 years was when they allowed me to come in. The rest of the year, you see the man turning up to answer you was because he knows that I've already reported you. That was when he started looking for a solution. Even the solution he was looking for, he only sent his mother. He told you that he wants to go and discuss with his kinsmen. The kinsmen he said he wants to discuss with was only his mother, because he had so many enemies. So he would send his mother to go to my parents and be crying to them. That was so devastated, because with their condition and the aged mother, for him to put that woman in that condition, she will go to my parents and be crying that his son is not feeling fine. We should forget about the case. When my daughter grew up, then she will look for me.
Okay, madam, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You need your daughter now, B?
Actually, I really want to establish a good relationship with her, but the place where she's living now, they are using me for business. And I cannot even discuss anything with her because the phone is always on speaker.
You don't need to discuss secret. What kind of secret will you be discussing with a 13-year-old girl? Madam, hold on a minute. We are boring now. It's no longer interesting anymore. Let's hit the nail straight to the head. I have solved it with the power given to me by the entire viewers and the world. I have solved it. It's solved. The next time we will see you here is to tell us that they did not allow you to do what they say you should do. Good. Madam, let's do it this way. Send 20,000 to your daughter every month. Whether they are making you or they are pepper souping you, let your conscience know that the money I'm sending to my daughter is even enough for her to feed and feed the house. Send 20,000 monthly to your daughter. Then once in a while, before you take your daughter, you will send something home. Whether you send them to buy it, bend down and pick, you will package it. You will ask the size of that, the auntie. They will say it's size 38. And shirt. Okay, how many small picking they there? You will package it and send it. So now you do that once in a while, just the sacrifice. Madam, you should allow me to talk. After talking, I will allow you to. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
So now be sending money to your daughter, whether they Mickey you or they chocolate you. Just wake up, it's already a month. Let them receive account, then keep the evidence. Don't stop because they are making you. If they are making you, that means you used to send 100,000. It's not reflecting your daughter's body. You will now reduce it to 20 so that you know at least you are sending.
Sir, excuse me. I sent you the picture of this girl. If you need, I will place it on camera. If you see I sent you the picture of this girl. This girl's picture, the way I saw this picture, I cried a lot. This girl does not look like someone who they take
Madam,
care of.
you don't need to cry. We are with you now. That is the things of the past. Madam, you don't want me to advise you. I want to drop your phone. Let me tell you, no courts will win that man now. I repeat, lawyers, judges, they are watching. I will tell you why they cannot win him. If they cannot win your daughter's mind, they cannot win him. Whether you like it or not, go and establish good relationship, constant relationship normal talk, normal messages to your daughter with your daughter. Then you, if you don't want to believe in us, you now go to court. Then the girl will now cry, say, I need my mommy, I want to go with my mommy. Then win. In that court, if the girl say, I'm not going, 13 years old girl, they will leave it for the father or for the auntie. You understand? So please, madam, what you are complaining against the past. You are repeating the past over again. It doesn't work that way, madam. Listen, most thing I'm telling you here, I read some reasonable comment and I talk to you. You understand? Send a phone, or if it's through their phone, you just try once in a while. You say you put 1,000 credit. After you put 1,000 credit, you say, please, I want to talk to my daughter. You talk. If it's not working, you call the office again of the human rights. We will give them a very sad warning. They should allow you. So this relationship, madam, establish it first if you must even win in court. Because if this girl start crying that is not going with you, court will not have any reason than to let her grow with those people. Go and establish relationship with your daughter, madam. I will not give you that time again, because if we have allowed you and your ex to have conference call, now be so now for use bro scatter my laptop today, because you now you look very calm in your face, but it not be here. So you just go to Germany now, no human rights. Now you want to take the right over. Remember, it's the same you that led that child for how many years? Now we are in the solution center. You are beginning to take us back again. It doesn't work that way. Madam, I am giving you also 1 month. Then in 1 month time, call this office. They come and narrate to us what you have done in your possible best within this 1 month. The way you are capitalizing on this jamming issue, waiting, Jammer say, may you bring your daughter. You will get your daughter, but you don't even want to agree to start the way we want you to start. Come on, madam. It doesn't work that way. Come on, actually. Tell me.
Well, actually, I understand you, because I never had any relationship. There could be a possibility that the guy can deny me or easily accept. But I know about one thing. This life, we live it for once. And I have been following your platform for like so many years now. I see a situation whereby children that are being molested, children that are living in a bad condition, you people do a lot of good work to rescue that child. I can't imagine seeing my child with the condition where she is right now, just because maybe I am not at home.
We can rescue your child. But we can rescue your child. We are trying to call a spade a spade.
Yes, sir, but the condition of this girl, even the last time I spoke with the woman, she was so angry with the brother because he refused bringing money for her wife. She always tell me when the girl wants to marry that she will never allow the father to come. Then I begin to realize this girl's life and her future is at stake, because you don't know what is about to happen. The condition she is right now is,
madam, we give you 1 month or 2 to improve her condition. When it's not improving, then we will believe everything you are telling us. After you start from next tomorrow on Monday, Abi, yes, tomorrow is, on Monday next week. After you start Monday next week and start to try your best for 1 month, then we will do video call with her, or they send you recent picture. If she's not okay, we will go there and bring the child to Lagos. The child will stay in our rescue center. But if you did not do any of these things and you come to us by Monday, say the condition is not good, who tell you say she go die? When condition not good since 13 years, not be so they grow, they go. But now we know she need motherly feeling. We give you 1 month. If you don't do anything for 1 month, please don't come back here easily. Go and take care of her for 1 month. If they still seize that access of taking care of her, then we will have every evidence. Madam, if you send 20,000 on Monday, you keep the receipt. You send recharge card, you keep the receipt. You send phone, you keep the receipt. After 1 or 2 months, when we see the child is not okay, we now use all these things against her, that they are really making you and they are not giving milk to your daughter. We will now send people to that location. We will pick your child like as if they kidnapped her before. We will bring her to Lagos with your consent. then chapter closed. But now I have to believe your ex and I have to believe you. I have to disbelieve both of you so that we start this case afresh. Go and take care of your daughter afresh. I want to open line. People have been pushing to call in. Madam, you can join us. Then you listen to your callers. Thank you. A month. All right, if you want to call in, you know the number. Those who don't know the number, let me type it here. Let me type it here. Most things you are going to say here, you know, as we love you, we can also accept some of your +234 9060 291622. That is the number. Only WhatsApp. All right, that is the number on the screen. And if you feel there is no point, let me go in peace and on time so that I can go and have my weekend rest with my Lolo. Those of you who have been chanting, open the line, open the line. The line is open now and it's counting down. It's counting down. In 2 minutes time, if no one is calling in, then we are done. Good evening, your name and where you calling from?
Good evening, Chairman. My name is Chimeze William.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just laughing because of this issue. You know, I have this issue is just familiar to my brother own. Okay. I hope if the lady is listening to me.
Yes.
You see, this issue is not an issue of human rights. Yeah, it's an issue of the family members, the elders, and the boy family members to settle. Because I have the same issue like that, which even the girl in question self was calling me the father. Meanwhile, she doesn't know who is the really father. Understand? So later I now told her that I'm not the really father, that the really father is in India. So, but the lady left the daughter when she was around that 6 months, in my own case. Understand? So now, due to the custom and tradition is that when the man paid your bride price, once you, as the lady said, don't want again, that means you have to return the daughter you have, any child you have for the man, you will return it to the man. So she's saying that she wants to come and take the daughter now. Coming through human rights is not possible. It has to go through the family members. Nobody stop her from seeing the daughter. If they are stopping her, that means they are getting it wrong.
Okay.
So she have to go through the family members. She have every right to see the daughter, do whatever she wants to do with the daughter. Nobody stops her from that. Even in my own case, when the lady comes to see the daughter, I told her that you have to call your husband first. When you call your husband, from there, you have every access to come. I'm not stopping you, but do the right thing. Call your man, tell him that you're coming to see your daughter. Nobody's stopping you. So This lady saying all these things, she's just beating around the bush. She knows the right thing to do. Even the family might have told her what to do. So let her follow the procedure.
When people come here and start to cry crocodile tears, it doesn't move me. And when commenters start to write because they did not know the complete story, it also doesn't move me much. This woman, the very day I called this man, the man went straight, called the family to go to this family. They went there, they told the other family that we don't need to quarrel. It's for both of us to come together and agree on one thing. It's your daughter. This woman called me saying, you don't need that kind of thing. That is how they have been doing since.
She can't do anything, Chairman.
No, listen, you are not, you may not get what I mean. They gave her, they told her they don't need trouble, that is her child, but they need to talk together as one family. This woman doesn't want that. She just wants we pick child from a place she has been since 10 years or so, 11 years, and give to her. You know, sometimes conscience, we have conscience as well. We can't say because we know the law, we know the rules. We are Africans. Sometimes we apply this respect to things. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So I advise that she start this relationship first. At least let her try for a month or 3.
She need to start the relationship. Nobody is stopping her to pay money to the daughter, to talk to the daughter on video call. Nobody will stop her from that. Yeah, I hope the man is watching. But nobody is stopping her from that. She needs to do the right thing. After then, she will have to go back to the village. Then they will settle out the issue. If the girl clocks 18 years, she has every right to go to her mother if she wants to go to her mother. Nobody is stopping her from that. Yeah, this same issue, she was just saying it. I was just listening. Let me hear the person that is talking, whether it's my own brother.
All right, thanks for calling.
It's the same issue. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Good evening. Your name and where you calling from?
Nobody's stopping us from that.
Good evening. Please, where you are watching us from, you can lower it.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you very much.
Oga, low the place where they watch us from, you walk away, kind of. If the place not get control, you can live there. Where you they watch us from, either you low it or you walk away.
Can you hear me, Chairman?
Very well, my Oga. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. Thomas Monk. Please, Chairman, waiting that woman, the talk, all of them now lie. Because she purposely left that small child at the age of 1 year, and you leave your own child. You leave her because of another man. Then now you don't follow that man now. You come there realize you there Germany. If not for Germany here, where me I there? Say where you leave the child is since 1 year, and you not go see that child again. Because you don't like child. Waiting in the talk. Only her there Germany. You have to come down to that very man who bring money for food. Now where you they cry. Where you never even bring how much. You don't begin to cry. What of the man? Where don't they take care of that child? Since when you leave her, when he dey sick, you leave her, you run. Go follow another man. You come there, you dey talk nonsense. When you don't love the man.
I beg. I don't know whether you be family of the man. You know, say this, but you know, say we know they like insult. That one you go correct. Anytime you mistake, say nonsense, you go quickly say slip of tongue, or you are sorry. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Chairman.
All right, go ahead. Apology accepted. Go ahead.
My heart, because if I come to hear the program, somebody say because he did Germany, he get right. Which right you get? If not, German government collect that begin, you go begin the talk. So So all of us there Europe. Chairman, you know everything. When the Europe.
I know. I have to allow na talk. If I talk, they'll say I too they talk. Mukuna talk and finish.
Not you the defenders the other day for Italy.
Yes.
So now so where does the thing be? Everybody must know the normal thing to do. Now you don't tell us say bring 20,000 every month. What can 20,000 afford for that small girl in a month? As the condition of Nigeria. That's those people where they wash the girl or the picking clothes, they know they eat. Are they not human beings? They know they buy soap. What is 20,000 going to buy for that small girl in a month? That means they only make it eat gare, make it eat if only if I go they eat. They not go take and go out. Abi?
All right.
So
as a daughter that the mother is in jam is supposed to even go to all this carnival, which that they call herself.
They're supposed to take the girl out. Then to make the girl to come back to her because she did the wrong thing to the small girl.
Good evening, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Rita. Good evening, Sherman.
Good evening, Miss Rita. You're welcome.
Thank you. What I want to tell that woman, I use pidgin English. Madam, you will calm down. You will calm down because what you need to do now for you to just call where your pikin dey, build relationship with your daughter. Forget about say you see your pikin picture, the condition where she dey not good. There's nothing you can do. Because put yourself for your ex position. If now you the pikin dey with ever since, your ex go just come say you want to carry the pikin go abroad. You say you no go agree. So what you go do now for you to calm down, build relationship with your daughter, talk with your daughter. If you feel say you dey send money, they go there, they chop am, you know they send for your pikin body, they order food stuff for them every month. Do you understand? What you go do if you get document, madam, try make you go house. When you don't reach us, you go know what you go do. Okay, you need to calm down for the man. If you make wahala with the man, you not go ever get your daughter. You need to just ignore everything. Feel like say just be mumu first for now, for the sake of your daughter. So if you just want to make you marry, go pick your daughter, come in Paris, go Germany, madam. Me and you know say that one not go work. So what you go do now? Just calm down. They call your daughter. They hear from her. If na food stuff every month, they order for her. If you get document, go ask, go see your daughter. Then from there, you go make your decision. What you go do? Now, waiting I get to talk with that.
God bless you. Have a good evening. Good evening. Your name and where you calling from?
Good evening, Chairman. My name is Ada. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay.
I want to contribute.
Ada. Adjust the volume of your voice. Go up small. I know say other people, they are first daughter, they know they talk too much.
It's a bit late here, that's why.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, it's okay, we can manage it.
I just want to talk to the lady as a mother. I understand maybe she has realized that mistake and she wants to do with her daughter now as a woman. Okay, I would just advise her to calm down, okay? She can't just decide all of a sudden to pick a child of 13 years that she left when she was 2 years, and even if she goes to court now, she might not win the case, okay? So like you said, if I was to be in her shoes, I will make sure, if she doesn't trust the former in-laws as the sister to the ex, what she can do is to access the girl through the human rights channel, as through your office. She can be sending money to the girl through your office. Even the 20,000 you talked about is just like 50 euro. It's nothing to take care of that girl. That girl is very soon should be a teenager. Okay, you know, I think she should be in her puberty age now. Okay, so she needs serious motherly care. So if she doesn't trust the in-laws, she can be sending you good money, at least 40,000 naira every month to take proper care of the girl, and then to ensure that she talks with the girl constantly and let her regain back the motherly love that girl might not have at this point. Okay. And there was something you said, Chairman. There are things that you men may not understand sometimes. That lady, as a mother, would want once in a while to have some private talk with the daughter. You scolded her that she doesn't have to talk secretly with the girl. What secret does she have to tell the girl?
The reason why I said so, let me quickly respond to that. Even a child of 2 years, you can have secret with the child as a mother or father. But so long the place she is now is not allowed, so she should just manage to say the important ones that can be open talk. That is what I mean. Not really that he is not supposed, We are just trying to carve away by all means, not like everything we are saying here is supposed to be. When you have to do with child, there are certain things you let go. I don't know if you watched Terminator, that later became a governor in one of I think California also. He was a very powerful actor. One of his video, he was destroying everywhere. He was powerful. Then they now kidnapped his daughter, and he has bombed all this mass destruction and all that. So when he wanted to blow up the place, they showed him his child, his daughter, and he now surrendered. They now handcuff him and start beating him. He surrendered because of his daughter. And later he act like he has finally surrendered. He's now a slave. Then before he now make his way and run away with his daughter and start bombing the place again. So when a child is involved, we must learn how to play foolishness or fool.
Now I understand you, sir. Okay, my advice to her is just for her to calm down first and follow your instructions. That if in Germany, even if she's working as a cleaner, if she has a resident permit, the money she's getting even as a cleaner is good enough to train her child, even in a private school in a dormitory. She can decide and arrange with the human rights officer and pull the girl out from the village and put her in a dormitory, okay, in a very good school where the girl will be taking good care of her. Forget about pulling her out now and taking her to Europe, okay? Then when she's in a dormitory, she will have more access, talking to her more, and the father too will be talking to the girl as a dad, you understand? Before you know it, the girl will write her WAEC at 18 years, and then she can decide who she wants to live with, if it's that difficult for her to decide as a minor now. Okay, madam, just calm down, okay, and do the right things. Because you left her, the truth is that you left her. There is no two ways about it. You really left her. No responsible mother leaves a child, a baby, at 2 years or less than 2 years, and no matter what it takes, even if you're poor, if you're running, you run with your child. Especially that one that is still sucking breast at that tender age, you run with that one, and then no matter where you are, okay, so that's a mistake you've made, and you have to bear the consequences at this time. Okay, exercise patience. That's my contribution for now.
All right, thank you. Mother, I know you are watching us. What you can also do, let me pin the comments. When you watch it now, you will see what Ndolo Princilia commented, which we. Good evening, your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
I'm calling.
Hello, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, we can hear you. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
My name is Shade. I'm calling from France.
All right, Shade.
Please, I'm beg you, as I'm here right now. And
your network.
maybe I'm seeing people join. Sorry?
Your network is acting funny. You can try. Let's see. All right.
Hello?
You are supposed to be the last caller of this show, but
Can you hear me now? I can hear you very well.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm saying, as a mother, I'm a mother of 5, and I'm not happy with what is going on.
Okay.
I feel we are taking sides. Me, right now, I don't want to know what happened between the man and the woman. My own is the child, because the child is my business.
Okay.
Okay. My question is, Chairman, have you, this lady made a statement that the way she saw the child, that the condition is not good. What I would love you guys to do is to, first of all, we're not talking about money issue right now, verify if the child can not stay with. A child should live. The both parents are still alive. So I see no reason why the child should be living with the aunt when the both parents still alive.
Will you allow your child to live with her step mother?
I don't have a problem as long as being maltreated.
For a man who can feed himself and his family to take a child to stay with the sister, the man cannot be that foolish for the love he's showing to the daughter to just dump the daughter in the village. Sometimes we prefer that children should be living in the city. If children are living in the city and they are being maltreated, it's as good as children living in the village. You understand? The person that presented this case should be in position to accept how we operate, but she did not accept it. She refused. If she said the condition of this my daughter, she wants us to verify it, she wants us to be taking things to her, she will send it to us, then we will send it to the press and ask any of our comrade in Asaba to take it to the girl and to be going there once in a month before you establish a relationship with her. But she just want the girl to disappear because they see us rescuing children. We should just go and rescue child from the father, and it's not even with the stepmother. And this girl is not suffering. They are managing based on how they are. They are not maltreating this girl. If you put this girl in a home where there is hungry, you bring money, they will eat from the money now. You want me to kill your daughter? You carry bag of indomie, can't give your daughter. They just cook it for your daughter. The rest children, they swallow spit. I beg. So this woman, make it try. If not the daughter in they spend for to better their family, make it they do one. You never send people to monitor. I want to take this child. I want to take this child. Now would they hear? Why you not send us message just now? She refused to send us message. I said send 20,000. She did not agree before she dropped. Okay, I give you a month to try for a month, which is supposed to be 3 months. She did not even agree. She said she's used to see how we pick and drop children. Pick and drop. Human rights should go and pick and drop without verification. Pick and drop. Madam, if you are hearing me, we have so many human rights defenders all over the world, all over Nigeria. If you feel you are not satisfied with us and you feel it's only human rights that can fight for you, you can try another one. But if you want us to do what you are seeing on telly, the way we normally do it, you let us do it that way. Send something. When you send something, we will send people. If we can send people from, we still have members in Benin, we have members in Asaba. It's only that Onitsha we don't have members, because some members we have there, they are trying to use us to make some income. So if you send something to, we can send somebody from Benin. We will go and see your daughter. We know if your daughter is fine, and it will be giving your daughter something every time you send it and share for the rest people. After 2 months, we see that when human rights go there, they cannot stop us from talking to your daughter privately. We will talk to her. Are they maltreating you? Are they trying to sleep with you here or whatever? She just wants us to do some magic. It doesn't work that way. Good evening. Good evening. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is
Okay, that noise is too much. I don't know where you did. The kind sound when they come from there like radio, those days radio when you go remember moment you get signal, come here, shh. You get signal, go say, this is Radio Lagos. Shh. This is BBC Nigeria. Shh. Hello?
My name is Chidi. I'm calling from Anambra State.
All right, go ahead.
What I want to say concerning the issue at hand is that the woman in question, it did not try because she abandoned the husband when maybe the husband is not well to do. Because from what I had her saying, it was like the husband was not doing fine in business or something of that. And it's not the right time for her to leave the husband. It is the time for her to support the husband to be able to stand on her with kids and be able to take care of her and the family. You know, some women, when they see that their man is not well to do, they try to go out of the marriage, but that is not the best option. And come to think of it, the child she left behind was still very tender at that point in time. So it is not okay for her to abandon that woman at that point in time. And it's not okay for her to leave that marriage at that point in time. But what has happened. What you are looking for towards now, the remedy the situation so that you always have access to doctor. The decision you take about the whole thing is okay. For her to do some sacrifice and send things to the child and the family so that they will acknowledge her. The child will also listen to her so that
Girl, your network might burst our ear. Good evening, your name and where you calling from? Okay, I know it's already too late there. Can you please speak a bit louder?
Yeah, sorry, sir. I'm actually the husband of the woman.
Which woman? Not be so your voice be when you talk to me today. I better not go there.
Not the actually husband in German.
Okay, the present actual husband.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome, sir.
If you are meant, yeah, thank you, sir. I'm really happy to why because this matter is just people is just judging people. You see, sir, when my wife, I know her in Nigeria. I'm a Cameroonian.
Okay.
So she have just left the marriage, and I'm a nothing. I'm a really poor man. Say I'm carrying cement for head to go 3-story building for 1,500 naira a daily job. So today, if I am what I am, because of that girl, if you can call that man Nnamdi, he have my Facebook, he have my WhatsApp. I tried to contact him out of my wife. I give this man, I tell him, say, sir, he say, who are you, young man? I say, no, I'm a God gift. Please, sir, just listen to me, sir. This man, he say, if you don't tell him what I am, I say, sir, please, just give me your account number. I want to give you 500,000 naira. This man, he say, he cannot collect that money if he never know who I am. So I try. This man, I have to open our mouth from him. I say, sir, I'm the husband for your former wife. Since that day, this man, he caught me and he blocked me forever. So I have 3 children. I'm the one to take my wife abroad. And we are living good. We have 3 children together. So when people is judging people, you have to know whatever. I don't say, yeah, maybe she do well or that she don't do well. I have sent many things for this girl. That is even Christmas clothes for last 2 years. This man, he refused it with his sister to get it, for this girl to get it. So how are we married a wife where their sister and brother, they are living good, and their sister, that is my wife, where I call my wife daughter, is not living good. I even budget every month 100 euro for her. But I look at, say, they are doing it for business. My land, if you have promised them today, I promised that woman today. I'm telling you, sir, my land will never rest, even at work. That is how she will call, say, the money never land. The money, this and that, this and that, this and that. Now there I tell my wife, please, this is a serious issue. Sir, it's not a problem of money. Already, because it's a child. We have to give a child. I have 3 children. What is concerning me is a child. If I have children and I give her phone to talk to my children, and when the man sister he give the girl phone, my wife no want to open mouth for you people, please. When I give her phone, I give Angel phone to talk to her sister. Angel will ask me, what is my sister? What she's talking is just, please, we need money with the hungry. We need money with the hungry. I have paid a lot of restaurant for that Oka. I'm investing in Nigeria and even call that woman out of my wife. I tell her, say, I'm investing. Right now, I'm building a story building, 3-story building in Nigeria, not in Cameroon. So, I tell her, say, I can reserve money for this girl. When she grow, I will give her this money for her to start her life. Because you people don't give this girl access to her mother to help her. Do you understand me, sir? I'm really sorry. Why? Because I just come back from work. Now, since work at the listing, I open my internet for me to listing this matter. Really, I don't. If we already we don't need her in Germany. No, but at least you have to get a good living. I can promise you, sir, if you are ready, I send this money to you every month, like one of our sister I have said now. I will send you this money every month. It's not a money for me. It's the money for that child, for her to be something tomorrow. I tell this man, we chat for over 3 months. He don't know who he's chatting with. I give him 5, I say, sir, I want to raise you with 500,000 naira. Sir, I'm coming from nothing to be what I am today. So, sorry, sir, just that is just the point I want to make. Because this matter, when she's frustrating here now, I feel it like a father, like a family man. And I have to say the truth to you. I will send you the money. If you want me to send you the money, but if it's this family, for the girl to be okay, I work for it, for children. She's my daughter. So please, sir, I'm really sorry. Have a nice evening.
You can still stay on the line. Maybe
I can even send you. I can even give you whatever you pay me right now for you to go and check the girl.
Hold on a minute, just wait. Listen to me. You know when you dey talk, I know say you go hear pidgin English. You hear pidgin English?
I'm hearing you, sir. I'm hearing you very well. I lived in Nigeria before.
Okay. When you know say when you dey talk, I not talk, abi?
Yeah, sir.
No be say I no understand, I no want talk.
Yes, sir.
I want to respect that man again. The man that married your wife before. He's a very good man. He's a man that will not want to chop soap even though he's hungry. I don't know him.
Yeah.
You tell this man, I want to give you 500,000, send me your account. He refused. You charge for 3 months, abi?
Yeah.
The day you come tell him, he say he want to know you. I want to know want to give me money. When you say, I am the husband to your ex-wife, he now broke you forever, abi?
Yeah.
He's a good man. You cannot accept that kind of something. He's a good man. He's not a hungry man. Even though he's hungry, he don't want to eat anyhow. So respect him. I am respecting him. Nobody can do that to me. For what now? If I dey suffer na my who marry my wife, that one come better my life. So that one can go. You make another point. I not like that point. I will tell you. You say you have money, and you at a time you say you will be sending them €100 every month, abi?
I say I budget. I want.
You budget to be sending them €100 monthly, abi?
I say I have to budget. I want to budget.
Now here they talk. Now the same thing now. You budget, say you go they try, but before that they call you, they disturb you with phone.
No, sir. You don't hear me.
Okay, say it again.
I say when I start to send them a little money, my wife is starting to send them a little money. So when she promised them that she will send them money for total time, the money will not arrive by that time. Then we disturb her, then we disturb everybody. Do you understand?
I understand now. Then wait now, may I talk now?
I say I have to budget. If the money is coming through to you.
Yeah. No worry, not be my own. Now today you talk my own. Now today you know me. The one night when you talk now they talk.
To get to the children.
Oga, wait, Oga. I say listen to me just now. Listen to me.
Okay, I'm hearing you, sir.
You said before that day they call, say the money never enter, or the money never enter, be? So now a hungry man, is he not an angry man? This is the same thing we are telling you, that the woman, when they give pikin to them, they hungry. So if to say you can't tell them, say this one a job, they are jobbing you. They are not jobbing you, they are hungry. You're not supposed to stop.
They are jobbing me. Now my daughter, I'm ready to spend whatever.
Okay. Oga, listen, may I tell you. Oga, wait. If you send money to human right now, human right will still go and give them, will not give your daughter. So now, listen, sir. You have to start sending it to the woman and be keeping the receipt for at least 3 months. We will come and see the condition of the girl. And even say if you want me, we'll go see the condition of the girl tomorrow, I mean on Monday. We get people where we will pay their transport. They go.
Thank you. That is what I need, sir.
No, you cannot stop to send money because they are disturbing you. They are hungry.
Send it, sir. I will send it. But you know, sir, already when it last me, she's not my biological daughter. Do you understand me? But at least if you send something for a child where you want to help and you want to grow, I send clothes. What is the painful something? I send clothes for this girl. Her mother send clothes. Where we spend money, then buy clothes. Christmas clothes. These people will not agree this thing. This clothes today, now my wife's sister, he collect it. We tell her, use it what you want to do. They not give access for the woman who is living with the girl. She just give access for this girl and her own wife because for what she's receiving from us. from my wife, not from me.
And let her
From
keep
my
on
wife.
receiving it from you so that she will be giving you and your wife access. All right, this is what we are
Sir,
going to
can
stop.
you-
What we are
can
going
you
to
help
do,
us and-
yes,
Can you help us and go and see that child?
and they can go. My boys can go there. What you
Thank
will
you.
do,
That is what I need.
what you will do, you will chat me the way your wife has been chatting me.
Yeah.
That €100 or how much you want to be giving, be sending it
I
to
want
them.
to help her. I want to help her.
Be sending it
Not
there.
say I don't want.
Oga, listen now. You and your wife should be sending it to
hearing you.
the same person. Be sending
Yeah.
it to the same woman, not to us. The only money you are going to give our office is the money to go there and check the surrounding, the story, the everything. We will interview people. That is the money. Then you will chat with me, where your wife has been chatting me. We will refer them to office in Nigeria. They will tell you when people need to go there. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Have a good
Thank
night.
you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Maybe they listening to what I want to talk for where they watching.
I'm hearing you, sir.
You go they listen to me waiting I want talk here. I like this testimony. What prompted our in-law to come out tonight is because they are condemning his wife, that the wife did not suffer with the man, don't want to suffer with the man. That is why he came out and said, him being a Cameroonian, he was in Nigeria, was not having good job. He was using her to carry cement to 3-story building, 1,500 a day. And the wife still choose to love him. But where the story come get K-leg and they suspicious, na you come first your wife come move enter abroad, na you come take your wife. That means when you dey gather cement as a foreigner, you must have told your wife, your girlfriend then, no worry, I will not do this work forever. I'm even traveling next year. My brother is there. Or I'm gathering money. Then she will endure with you and wait, because future matters. So if you still see na money level, na im still dey go. Because if you dey carry cement, your neck bend, and you are supporting your wife will manage. Maybe the other guy is selling pass and he's not supporting his wife. The wife will leave. So everything still have to do with caring, money, ego, kudi, owo. You understand? So, however, that one don't pass. I respect that man. I'm going to receive his number. They chatted him for 3 months and they requested for his account. He said, no, who are you? Don't worry about me. Send me your account. I want to give you $500,000. He said, no, tell me who you are. After 3 months, he now say, I am the one marrying your ex. The man now broke him forever, he said. You are a good man anyway. You are. God will continue to bless you. People like you, they will make Nigeria proud. You are a good man. Like me, I will use gun to shoot that my phone. That my phone when you for dey talk to me, the day I know say na you, I will carry my phone, I will shoot am. You are a good man. Very good man. People like you, we need people like you in Nigeria. I will not talk much about myself this night, but you are a good man. Last call. Last call. Last call. Good evening. Good evening. Your name and where you calling from? Okay. Oga, we no fit beg you make you dey talk loud now. Time don already go, so we need to move on to our bed. God bless you.
Hello?
Were you monitoring me?
Sorry, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did.
My name is Tony. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, and at Germany today. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. What make me they call you be say concerning this particular issue. You know, that man, now God will bless that man, the ex-husband of that woman.
Amen. No. I join blessing.
The man will live long. He make us proud. He make Nigeria proud.
Amen. No.
What to make me talk and be say, the man, even if na pankane that man they eat, that man should say he not the hungry. And not be person they put food for the table.
Mm-hmm.
For me, let me use myself as an example. Me as I tell now, the full man of myself. Me, woman not feel leave me. Woman not be wrong, leave my pikin at the age of a year plus. And after so many years, he go come back. Come they claim in the Germany, in the America. He want to collect my pikin. It not fit happen. As an adult man, it can never happen. And not go fit. So my contribution is that make this woman make it go back, make it go talk to this woman, talk to her ex-husband. Make she reconcile with the baby and they reconcile with the ex-husband. Not be to come back to the man. At least make them make peace. Before the man go able to talk about releasing the girl to the mother. Because man of if here to take the fuck club. Not be lie, sir. Not be lie. So that's my contribution, sir.
God bless you, my dear. It be like say this. He said. It be like say this man, the husband will call him so one generate another reason for people to call. It be like say I be done close line come they busy again. So you now want tell us again. You never hear this night. All right, you are watching, and I know your wife is watching. The only person that is not watching now is the ex-husband. But we need to stop here. If we begin to dig further, many things will be coming out that people may read different meaning to or react differently. So I can see all these jealous lovers. So really. All right. So, however, again, when me said the pick, I will say I no pick again. I'll come pick. Good evening, last caller. Where are you calling from? Good evening.
I'm calling from Warri Delta State. And Mrs. Chairman, good evening, sir.
Thank you, my dear.
God bless you for your good work.
Amen.
God will continue to bless you and Mama.
Amen.
Thank you for your good work.
All right.
My contribution to this issue, I'm very sorry to bring you. The woman should calm down. This is now the details. One, she don't have a relationship with the child. I'm a mother of 3 kids.
Okay.
I have 2 boys and a girl.
Okay.
My husband is not always at home, but my children will miss my husband. That is children for me. Even if you stay with them 24 hours, they have where they channel their love to. You cannot leave a man. That is the man who trained you. You cannot leave a man. After we got married, you don't know that woman, both of us got married the same year, just 2 weeks for my wedding. And that girl is my first son, age mate. Then my son, my own is a son, my own is the same age, the same anniversary. So when you are just, I've been listening to this program. This is my first time of calling you.
Wow, congratulations.
I've been trying to call you. Thank you very much, sir. I was very, very happy, very, very happy to contribute. This very one is my case. I've stayed with a man for 10 years without no income, and she's still there. She should have a routine. Even the husband that is talking is not supposed to come into this issue at all, because the other man is hot. After you got married to a woman, she left you and left a child that is sick. I've carried somebody's child that is sick for 7 years. Before I know what it is, when the parents came to collect that girl without no accusation, not talk of somebody who got married to you. She has to calm down. She needs
Okay.
to really
I need you
and the family of that man.
I need you to help me digest what the question I'm about to ask.
Yes, sir.
They said this family is not doing well, and they said this family is making them. But this man said he wanted to give 500,000 to the husband. Why did he give the 500,000 to the lady to start business and take care of their child in Africa?
Yes, that is really is claiming, because what he's claiming there now is claiming that the child is his child. If he knows that the child is a child, the woman that has been taking care of that child, he can even give that woman 10 million to take care of, to do business to take care of that child without blinking his eyes. If he claimed to have love, or he have love for his wife, because what he's trying to do, he's trying to defend his wife. Because the attack, what I see there, is seeing that they're attacking the woman. You know, truth is very bitter, Shema. That is why I love you and your wife. And I love this program. There is no day I don't watch it.
Thank you.
So, truth is very bitter. Giving that man 500,000, what business does that man get to do? The man has nothing to do with you. If you want to help the child, go and help the child. The man don't need a relationship at this stage. The person they got married, the woman is not even feeling anything to me. Because first, you're supposed to have a relationship and plead with that man because you've married another man. The man is the one even making peace here, because when you call the man, you have to call his family to go and meet your own family. So he's making peace here, and you said you need your child. You need your child. You have been sending something, they are not taking care of the child. Do you know the welfare of those families that is taking care of your child? Did you even know how they struggle to have money to eat in the morning? Plus your child, that woman that is taking care of your child, do you know how many children that woman have? For the Nigeria of these days, Chema, I'm a mother and I have people in my house. I'm taking care of somebody's child. For 7 years, that child I took was 9 months. I took that child from Benin when I was working in Benin. I took that child to Warri, and it was that same year I got married. That child was staying with me because the mother went to prison. So I was the one taking care of the child. When the mother came, she came to take that child without even, he didn't even wait for my husband to come. She just came, I need my child. Almost, she was even fighting me. I know what that man is. That is the only benefit of that man for training you. Yes, things are happening today. Nobody knows where people bring their anger from. This is somebody you've left for 14 years. I'm in marriage for 14 years. Shame, and I will tell you one thing today. My husband does not have anything to do for 10 years. And I'm still here with my husband. Things begin to come up, not quite long. And I'm still here. I'm just 40-something. I know what I'm facing with my 3 children. This is a woman who has how many cars? Because somebody who does not even have one. But I'm still here. Everybody with their own life opinion, how they can stay in marriage. But doing this one, come to the public and begin to, you want to take your child, you want to take your child. Somebody the person that has been taking care of the child, you just come and remove the child from the person. It's not, for me, she's not doing it well. And the husband should just keep aside. This is not his case. So allow the woman to calm down. He should be the one to tell the woman, please calm down. Shema, the truth is bitter, but the truth has to be prevailed because
according to the man said when they were bombarding him with phone, anytime they made promise, he's the one that even called the wife and told the wife, this thing is love for money or whatever. And I believe that is why the woman believed. But I have said my own, they should go and do all their possible best within 1 or 3 months. Then we will go and check for the girl.
I'm somebody, sorry, sir. I'm somebody with very high esteem. I know what I'm saying. For what I'm saying there, the woman left the man's ass to this man. That man is the one who pulled the woman from that marriage. Because what business do you have, the man, that you'll be shouting with the man for 3 months, private, and you don't want to declare yourself? That means there's something on that. The woman had just bought herself out to tell the man that, yes, this man is the one who took me from your house. Because you left that child when that child was sick. Chema, the child they brought to me was very sick. I know I cater for that child and bring that child. I have the picture of that child in my house till tomorrow. I still have the feeling of that child like my child because it was the first child I had before I begin to give birth to my own children.
All right, thank you for your opinion. This is the last caller for this show.
God will continue to bless you, bless your wife for your good work. Keep on doing it.
Thank you.
And I always pray for you people. There is no day I don't pray for you.
Thank you, and keep on watching as well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Tomorrow in my personal page, we will be talking about a lady who said one pastor slept with her how many years ago. And this thing need to stop, although I'm going to address that in my private page. It has to stop. It has become a business now. A lady will open leg, marry or single, will you not cry out 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So when you now hear now that people who confess the pastor, they have become a billionaire because they settled them, you now came out again. They need to sue you. You won't be that lady for defamation of character because it was a business. He paid you. It was supposed to be kept secret. So we are going to sleep. I see President just give me some warning just now. He said, chairman, that chairman, when she talk, it means a lot. So I'm going to sign up because it's after 11 here and it's after 10 in Nigeria. We have used our time to address you people. So she just come like a monitoring spirit. That is my monitoring spirit. Your wife should be your monitoring spirit and your husband should be your monitoring spirit. So my monitoring spirit just appear and say, chairman, no, you see, a one you not say chairman, good evening, just say chairman, no. And I they see you now. The way I they see my wife, maybe I say now one finger I take one me. Say chairman, no. See, now she write down like that, say, chairman, no. And wow. I am coming, no. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Who know the story of Samson in the Bible? Who know the story of Timaya when he was carrying long hair? All those stories. Who know the story of Adam and Eve when he say no we shop apple, when he call it shop apple? And woman, no, don't try women. I bet let me go to the Azar room. Oh. Let me go to Azar room. Wallahi, I am going to the Azar room. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good night. And have night. And remember tomorrow, while you go shop apple finish, ma pay you for apple when you shop. You can't hear say the man don dey settle people, you can't come outside. We will talk about that one. Bye-bye. It's a warning. Madam the complainant, please, if you love your child and you want us to see it, chat me. The day we are going to visit her, we will record it. Comrade will go from Asaba or from Benin. They will go. It's just a day job. Benin to Onitsha. Don't know. Maybe it's in Onitsha. It's 1 hour, 30 minutes journey. So it's very close. And you chat me. Who say me I go now? Not go again. What is the problem? How can you say go now? Why you thought that country? I not agree go again. Come carry me, come out here. Be my wife beg you. Now my wife beg you, say me, you can't tell me go now. I go first, stay here. This kind of judgment, not be waiting people need to like. Oh. You see, this judgment concern man and woman is very complicado. Leave that English, Jerry. Is very kakamisted. If I know if you speak the one when you know, I'll speak the one I know. This kind of judgment, although we are not judging, we are not God, is very kakamisted in the sense that is kakability. In the sense that saying the M1 can be very, is holistic. That is why saying the thing behind the altar is not so misted. Yes. The truth behind Ukbe and Oho is not easy to, check from the very angle you are seeing it. Go and interpret it. Have a good night.